We're 10 days away from the start of Shark Week, but before that, it is Shark Weekend here in San Diego.
It's a fundraiser put on every year by Even Keel Tattoo, raising money for shark conservation, and all you have to do is get a shark tattoo. Joining us now to talk more about it all is Kyle Walker, the owner of Even Keel Tattoo, and the mastermind behind this fundraiser. Kyle, thank you for coming in.
Stoked to be here.
We're happy to see you. How did this all start? It's been going on for what, 10 years?
Well, altogether, it's been going on for almost 12, 13 years. But I was doing it by myself for 2 years in a row. And there was one weekend where I did 100 tattoos by myself, 2 days in a row, and it was just too much. And then, about a year and a half later, I opened up my own shop and I took on my own crew. And these guys are just really stoked to be a part of it, and they kind of eased the burden on myself and just got bigger and bigger. But that was the first time where I was like, okay, this is getting so popular. Let's not just do it for the sake of sharks or just Shark Week. Let's do it, for shark conservation. And that's how I was linked up with Shark Allies, which is a conservation effort out of Los Angeles.
I want to point out that we have Brad here.
We have Brad here
He's trying to decide which shark tattoo he wants on his face.
Am I going to hold back, or do I do something on the arm, or what do I do here?
Well, there has been a year where they had Raul.
There's room.
Maybe just bring my forehead down. I met Kyle a long time ago. I did some stuff on the morning show, and we met that way. I know Heather was out there doing some stuff with you. And it's not only where you just walk in and get this tattoo, you do the whole, it's on Cass Street, Even Keel. You set up all these booths, and it's not about, as I mentioned, just getting the tattoo. You're learning about sharks, shark conservancy, and the way you have things set up there. There's a couple people that are missing today. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so Stephanie Brendel, she started Shark Allies, I'm not sure how long ago, but I mean, she's solely responsible for the banning of the shark fin trade in many places around the world. It started in Hawaii in 2010. She made it illegal for the shark fin trade there, and then it expanded to Canada. The last biggest one, which was the hardest, was Florida, and that was in 2022. So right now, she's not here because she's in Mexico working with local fisheries, local governments, and just trying to pass laws to establish bigger marine protected areas for that. And also, just work with local fishermen and give incentives to not, basically what they do is they just harvest them and they kill them by the hundreds of millions of years. And then, they discard the rest of the shark, and the fins are frozen and they're just sold into the market for a delicacy. And it's a cultural thing, delicacies, and for weddings and this and that. And it's terrifying how many are killed a year. So
since you've been doing this as a fundraiser, what kind of things have you learned and have you been able to kind of share with people that they might not realize about sharks?
They're completely misunderstood. I've been in the water face to face with them. I mean, I sent you guys some amazing photos that I took. I've literally been 2 inches from them. My wife, my father-in-law, I have to say, he was just like, really? But he trusts me, but the truth is, they're completely misunderstood, as they're not Jaws from the movie. That some of them have their own personalities, and you're not on their menu. You really aren't. I mean, everybody has seen the footage of surfers in La Jolla, and there's a shark right on their tail, but from the drone footage, and they don't care. They just swim up to you. They're like, I want a stingray. I don't want you. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's just mistaken identity of what the prey is, and unfortunately, when they bite, it's not good.
Has it always been important to you?
Honestly, yeah. When I was a kid, I was always obsessed with sharks. My first, science project in the 1st grade was about sharks, and I did it again in the 4th grade. And early in my life, I wanted to be a marine biologist, and but my artistic talents took me in a different direction. And now, and then I got into scuba diving, and I'm doing everything that I wanted to do as a marine biologist, but now it's just recreation and allows me to travel the world and have a good time and just be in the water. And yeah, it's amazing. And we have a really good, my wife's amazing, and we have a really cool dive club called the Sea Pickles, and we all go on adventures together. And it's actually a tattooers only dive club.
Oh, so really?
That's great.
I was going to say, you're a good follow.
Yeah.
Follow you on Instagram. You're actually underwater. You're filming all of the underwater sea life. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So what are you getting?
I don't know. We're still in design phase.
Are we
right
still
now.
in design phase?
Or maybe Maria and me
Yeah.
beforehand.
Can you talk about that real quick? So we mentioned Raul Martinez. Here it is. A couple years back,
There it is.
as you were doing this event, there was some guy out there, and they called it out on the air and said, "Hey, anybody want to get a tattoo of Raul's head on a shark body?" And some
Absolutely.
guy stepped up, and that's the actual work that you did.
Yep.
Talk
Forever.
about what happened there.
He, like I said, Heather Lake just threw it out there, and this gentleman came in, and I was like,
Got a shark Raul.
there it is. You know,
There it is.
there it is. I mean,
Shaul.
that is a handsome,
Shaul.
Yeah.
that is a handsome shark. Let's
Yes,
face
yes,
it.
it is.
Yes.
It is.
Real
Look
quick,
at those pearly whites.
what is the goal? Like, tell us about the promotion, what the goal is as far as, you know, raising money and
Yeah.
what it's going to go to, like what you're trying to accomplish here.
So yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things that we do, and this is what I want to really kind of highlight, is if you don't want a tattoo, to show up, because we have an amazing raffle, amazing raffle prizes. And there's different categories, there's high tier and whatever, but there's hotel stays, resort stays, you know, Warner Brothers behind the scenes tours. There's so much cool stuff. A lot of like stuff that it can be kid centric. So you bring your kids there. This, you know, they put on temporary tattoos. We're barbecuing all day. You know what I mean? Everybody's hanging out. There's always 50 to 100 people waiting at any given time, and it's just really fun. You know, and the raffle is like, you know, between the tattooing and the raffle definitely outdoes the tattooing, because we can only do so much in one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Are there a lot of people who are waiting?
yeah, I mean, there's people lining up pretty early in the morning, and unfortunately, like the last 2 years, we call it around 1 or 2 o'clock is when the list just gets so big to where we're like,
That's
yeah,
it.
we're going to be here till 2 in the morning, you know what I mean? But this year, we're actually going to do something different. We're now, for the local people that show up, and you know, for some reason we can't take care of them because, you know, we have so many hands. We're going to give them vouchers, and you can come back within, you know, we give them, you know, 2 months. If you come back, we'll take care of you, and we'll still donate that, you know, to the Shark Allies.
I love coming out every year. I've come out a couple times and support what you guys. It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
It's just a good vibe to hang out
It's a
too.
really good
Get
time,
to know
man.
the crew
People
down
get
there.
really
Yeah, it's
stoked
cash
about
stuff.
it. The best part about it is all walks of life, you know.
Everybody and anybody.
Everybody, anybody, but a lot of just, you know, ocean nerds, marine biologists, surfers.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Just,
And it's this
And it all
weekend.
goes to that,
yeah.
to conservation. It's a
Absolutely.
great
Last year
thing.
we hit about $32,000, and that went directly to them.
That's awesome.
And so is there a goal this year?
This goal, I mean, hopefully we blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
The thing about different this year, unfortunately, Stephanie, the CEO of Shark Allies, she lost her house in the Pasadena fires back in January, February. So like the whole theme of this year for Shark Allies is resilience. It's kind of like a phoenix rising from the flames and the ashes.
Yeah.
So she's kind of starting from scratch. So we just like today we just really want to highlight that, like, she doesn't have the resources that she had, you know, because she lost everything. So, you know, it's all about resilience, and the resilience is also because this species has survived 3 mass extinctions over the hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah.
So it kind of goes hand in hand, you know. You lose a lot, but it's all about resilience. So this year, that's really what we want to promote, and just tell people to come out, support us, join the raffle if you don't want to get a tattoo. If you want a tattoo, we'll take care of you the best we can. And yeah, it's really fun.
Well, thank you for doing your part,
Yeah, I love
Kyle.
what you do.
And we
Absolutely.
appreciate you coming here. Again, Even Keel Tattoo this weekend. Yes, sir?
Absolutely, yeah. 11 to 7 Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 7. But we have to work till 10. We will.
There you go.
Just show up, and it's a good time.
Love it. Kyle, thank you very much. We'll be